rental at a time. We don't normally do a live stream after hours. However, on Sunday, I highlighted that Zillow's earnings were going to be the most important variable of the week. I even think I joked about getting your popcorn ready. Heading into this call, I knew it was going to be bad. Generally speaking, there is no reason to shut down a division or shut down buying heading into an earnings announcement unless it was bad. And folks, it was real bad. As of this afternoon, Zillow is now shutting down their home buying business. They spun up Zillow Offers in 2019, I think December of 2019. I came out with videos at the time saying, bad idea. Zillow is going to rely on artificial intelligence, and into a changing market, it would crush them. They stayed in the business almost 2 full years, and now they are exiting. Not only are they shutting it down, but they are laying off 25% of their employees. Yes, folks, that division is bye-bye. Now they've got to clean up the mess. They have about 7,000 homes in inventory. There is talk of them selling it off one at a time. There is talk of them selling it off to one big buyer. They were very clear in their earnings call that this is not a fire sell. However, as I've told you many times, sellers are liars. They want this episode behind them. They do not want to be talking about this next quarter. They will, without question, sell at a discount. The question is it easier to sell them as a package? Is it easier to sell them one-off? What about the projects that are halfway through? Do they finish them? Do they sell them as is? Zillow has created a mess. If you read their press release, they are trying to say that they inaccurately predicted future prices. I think that is wrong. Zillow paid too much. Zillow relied on artificial intelligence to tell them what they could pay. Flipping real estate is a great business, but you're not trying to predict the future. You're trying to use current numbers. In fact, if you are a flipper and you are predicting home appreciation, as Zillow apparently was, you're an idiot. You are Dave Ramsey getting 90-day debt. That is not a good idea. If you are a flipper and you're buying a home for $200 because you think it will be $240, you're an idiot. Do the numbers on $200. Assume no appreciation. Zillow lost hundreds of millions of dollars because they were idiots. Now, it certainly didn't help that we had a pandemic and supplies are stretching out home improvement projects and all of these other things. But Zillow, your mistake was overpaying. Somebody, as I said in the Daily Financial News this morning, a realtor thought a house was worth $390. Realtors are pretty aggressive on price. And then you come in and pay $417? Of course they're going to sell to you. You're paying 27 grand more. Who cares if you have 7 grand in fees? You're paying too much. Zillow, there were so many errors amongst your way, but you were destined to fail as soon as you relied on artificial intelligence and home appreciation. Just silly. Just dumb. Now, in fairness, as the lumberjack landlord said this morning, there is another way out. You've already bought the houses. You already own them. You could sell them. You could put this nightmare behind you. However, if you look at the market, it's pretty good time to be a landlord for single-family homes. Have you thought about going 50-50 with someone else? in becoming a landlord and being a landlord for 7,000 units? Maybe that would allow you to expand Zillow into something like Rentometer or something else. Think about it. You don't have to sell to get rid of this nightmare. There are other exits. But after listening to their earnings announcement, it sounds like they are pretty dead set against that. They want to be done. They want to stop adding. They want to get rid of this. And folks, again, they're laying off 25% of their employees. Pretty crazy. And oh, by the way, they lost like $450 million. What do I mean by get your popcorn ready? They were just really, really bad at it. In the end, though, the mistake was not your lack of ability to predict the future. Your error was buying. Second, you are running out of a market where having 7,000 units would make you one of the top 10% or top probably 1% landlords. There is another way out. You could just become a landlord and then let time be your friend. What do we say on this channel? Time in the market is better than timing the market. Zillow, you tried to time the market and lost. However, you could hold for a couple of years. You probably can get really cheap debt. Zillow, you probably could get 50% debt at 2%. Those things would cash flow like a monster. In the end, when you sell, you are locking in your loss. It's kind of the lazy way out, frankly. Zillow, I would hope you were better than that. But as we've seen, your model relied on predicting the future. That's funny. That's just funny. All right, everybody, that was a great earnings call. It was a lot of fun. I assumed that they would have a large write down. They would right the ship. I did not expect them to close the business. There's one less iBuyer. Maybe there should be no iBuyers. If any of the iBuyers out there now are trying to predict the future, like Zillow, bad idea. All right, everybody, take care of yourself. Remember, daily financial news tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.